Now we have a snapshot in the staging area ready to be permanently stored in our repository. So we type git commit -m for message. And here in double quotes, we type a short description that identifies what this snapshot represents. So here I'm going to say initial commit. Now there are times that a short one-liner description is not sufficient. You want to explain some details to give context. For example, if you worked on a bug and there were some constraints at the time you committed your code, you may want to explain those constraints. This is very valuable to both you and your coworkers. So in situations like this, we drop the message. We just type git commit. Now when we press enter, this opens our default editor, in this case VS Code, because at the beginning of the course, I configured my default editor to be VS Code, okay? So here we're trying to edit this file, commit _edit message, which is stored in our git subdirectory. So on the top, we can type a short description. Ideally, this should be less than 80 characters. Then we add a line break, and after that, we can type a long description. Now, these lines that start with a # are comments. They're going to get ignored. So we type whatever we want here. In this case, I'm going to say initial commit. And this is our first commit. Of course, this is repetitive. We don't want to have commit messages like this. But for this demo, I'm going to go with this message. So we save the changes. Then we close this window. Back in the terminal, our snapshot is committed. And here we have basic statistics about what was changed. So 2 files were changed, which are file1 and file2. And we have 3 insertions. 3 lines were inserted. In file1, we inserted 2 lines, hello world. And in file2, we inserted 1 line. Now look at this indicator. It turned green because our working directory is now clean. It doesn't have any new changes. So what we have in our working directory is exactly the same content we have in our staging area, which is exactly the same content we have in the last commit.